When you place the Breville Bambino versus DeLonghi Dedica side by side, you immediately notice how each machine embodies a different philosophy of espresso making, even though they both promise café-style results in a compact form. The Bambino greets you with a slightly more contemporary presence, its brushed stainless steel body feeling solid and understated, while the Dedica has a sleeker, more streamlined profile with a narrower footprint that makes it particularly striking in smaller kitchens. Both are compact, but the Dedica's ultra-slim design allows it to slide into the tightest spaces, almost like a vertical accent on your countertop, whereas the Bambino feels a touch more substantial, giving you the sense of a professional tool scaled down for home use. By the way, if you've seen these two machines before, I'm honestly super interested to hear your first impressions of their design. So let me know in the comments because I'm genuinely curious. And while I remember, if you'd like to check the current prices of both of these machines, you'll find links waiting for you in the description box below. As soon as you power them on, their personalities start to diverge. The Breville Bambino is known for its rapid heat-up time, reaching the ideal extraction temperature in just about 3 seconds thanks to its thermojet heating system. That speed means you can go from craving to sipping almost instantly with no waiting around for the machine to stabilize. The Dedica, on the other hand, uses a thermo-block system that also heats quickly, around 30 to 40 seconds, but the pace feels a little more measured. If you enjoy the ritual of preparing your espresso and don't mind that brief pause, the Dedica gives you a moment to anticipate the aroma that's about to fill your kitchen, while the Bambino caters to those mornings when immediacy is everything. When it comes to brewing, both machines operate at 15 bars of pressure, more than enough to extract rich, full-bodied espresso with a generous creamer. Yet the way they deliver that espresso feels subtly different. With the Bambino, you benefit from a true pre-infusion stage that gently wets the coffee grounds before full pressure is applied. This creates a more even extraction, which translates into a balanced cup where the flavors unfold layer by layer, from the chocolatey base notes to the brighter, fruity top notes. The Dedica does not include a dedicated pre-infusion system, but its pressurized portafilter baskets are designed to ensure a thick, velvety creamer, even if your grind isn't perfect. This makes the Dedica wonderfully forgiving for beginners or for those who prefer the convenience of pre-ground coffee or ESE pods. The portafilters themselves highlight these differences in philosophy. The Bambino's 54mm portafilter has a professional heft, giving you more space to dose coffee and more control over your tamping technique. It encourages you to refine your skills and explore the nuances of grind size and distribution. The Dedica's 51mm portafilter is lighter and easier to handle, designed to work seamlessly with pressurized baskets. It makes the process approachable, ensuring you get an attractive creamer without needing a high-end grinder. One feels like a step toward cafe-level craft, while the other feels like a friendly introduction to espresso at home. The transition between brewing and steaming is another area where the machines separate themselves. The Bambino's thermojet system doesn't just heat quickly, it switches from pulling a shot to steaming milk almost instantly. You can pull an espresso and immediately begin frothing milk, which feels seamless if you're preparing multiple drinks. The Dedica's thermoblock requires a short pause as it adjusts, which slows the rhythm slightly but also gives you a moment to reset before moving on to milk. If you're making cappuccinos for a group, the Bambino feels like a continuous flow, while the Dedica encourages a slower, more deliberate pace. Temperature control also plays a role in shaping your experience. The Bambino is engineered to maintain a stable brew temperature, ensuring clarity and consistency in every shot. The flavors come through cleanly, allowing you to taste the full character of your beans. The Dedica offers 3 selectable temperature settings, low, medium and high, so you can adapt to different roasts or personal preferences. If you enjoy experimenting with blends and roast levels, the Dedica gives you that flexibility, while the Bambino focuses on precision and balance every time. If you've tried playing around with different temperature settings on your machine at home, I'd genuinely love to know how much of a difference you noticed. So share your thoughts in the comments because I'm super curious. Then comes the sensory pleasure of steaming milk. The Bambino's automatic steam wand allows you to set texture and temperature, delivering silky microfoam with almost no effort. The result is glossy, velvety milk that feels luxurious on the palate and is perfect for latte art. The Dedica's frother is a Panarello-style wand with a cappuccino/hot milk selector. It's designed to make steaming approachable, producing either dense foam or smoother milk with minimal technique required. While it doesn't offer the same level of precision as a professional wand, it gives you a satisfying hands-on experience and plenty of control for everyday cappuccinos and lattes. Even the way each machine fits into your space tells a story. The Bambino, with its slightly larger footprint and 47-ounce water tank, feels like a dedicated coffee station. It anchors your countertop and is ready for multiple drinks throughout the day without frequent refilling. The Dedica's 35-ounce tank is smaller, but that reduction is what allows the machine to maintain its ultra-slim profile. It's light, easy to move, and perfect for kitchens where counter space is at a premium. The control panels echo these design choices. The Bambino keeps things minimal with a few intuitive buttons, prioritizing speed and simplicity. The Dedica offers more programmability, letting you customize shot volumes and water hardness settings. This gives you the sense of tailoring the machine to your preferences, while the Bambino ensures consistent results with minimal input. It's here that you start to see why people often compare the Bambino Plus versus DeLonghi Dedica, since both models emphasize ease of use, but approach it in slightly different ways. Even your choice of coffee format is influenced by these differences. The Bambino is designed for freshly ground coffee, rewarding you with the richest flavors when paired with a good grinder. The Dedica accepts both ground coffee and ESE pods, giving you the flexibility to choose between convenience and tradition. On a busy morning, slipping in a pod feels effortless, while on a slower day you can grind beans for a more authentic experience. And finally, the espresso itself tells the story. From the Bambino, you get shots with clarity, balance, and depth, where each flavor note is distinct yet harmonious. The creamer is fine and golden, crowning the cup like silk. From the Dedica, you get espresso that is rich and satisfying, with a generous, velvety creamer that feels indulgent on the tongue, even if the grind isn't perfect. Both deliver the joy of espresso, but they do so in ways that reflect who they're made for. The Breville Bambino versus DeLonghi Dedica comparison ultimately comes down to how you see yourself engaging with your espresso ritual. The Bambino is the machine for someone who wants to grow into the craft, who enjoys the idea of professional tools made accessible, and who values speed and precision. The Dedica is for someone who prizes compact elegance, flexibility, and ease, who wants the pleasure of espresso without the demand for technical mastery. And if you've ever wondered about the Bambino Plus versus DeLonghi Dedica, the same themes apply. One is polished and professional, the other stylish and approachable. Both are excellent, both are rewarding, but they cater to different rhythms of life. And just so you know, if you'd like to check the current price of either machine, you'll find links waiting in the description box below. Before we wrap up, I'm genuinely curious which of these two machines feels like a better fit for your lifestyle, so let me know in the comments because I'd honestly love to hear your thoughts.